and welcome back to another planner video. You guys, we're going to talk about all kinds of things because it's been a crazy couple of weeks for me. So I have my journal here. This is the hybrid Be Productive. So there's the two different versions of this. This is from the pennypages.com is where I actually bought it from. And these are the Be Productive pages, which means they have, let me show you a blank one here. They have this section on the side here that says get these things done. It has the notes. If you want the journaling pages, this is just a big journaling column, you have to get those on the tpcnation.com shop. tpcnationshop.com is what it's called. Anyway, this is the hybrid, which means it has the weeks and the dailies and the monthlies all in one. I absolutely love this one. This is pretty much going to be, I think, my everything. But you see I have a Disney kit. And I was using 52 weeks of Disney in my health and wellness journal, my health and wellness planner, and things happened. I got super sick. The very New Year's Eve on, I got sick here. I was traveling and I got sick with the virus, and I have been quarantining for 2 weeks, and then I tested to make sure I was no longer negative. I was no longer positive, so that I could actually go to Disney, and I was negative. So thank goodness. But I've had lingering effects. So my brain hasn't been focusing very well, and I've been having let me zoom in a little bit. I've definitely been having some effects from the virus. So I haven't done anything really, you guys. I'm just gonna be honest and show you guys, since I've been super sick, I set these up to do these journaling pages. You can see December 27th because I was going to be traveling, and this is when I started. I was already there. Then I started to feel ill. I tested before I went, and I was negative because I always test before I traveled. I'm trying to be responsible, and then I was literally sick all these days. So I set them up to journal, and I did nothing. And honestly, I'm just going to write like COVID day 1, COVID day 2, and that's what I'm going to do because I didn't do anything. I was self-quarantining. So I just want to be real with you guys and let you know, like, it happens to us all where we get behind on things. Where's my, okay, I don't know what happened to my camera shut off. I think my SD card was full. Anyway, I'm just being real with you guys because we just do what we can do, and then things fall apart. So I've decided I'm not going to go back and journal the pages where I was sick because I was sick. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to put down the days on here that I think actually, you know what? I'm trying to decide if I want to waste, because I was literally sick all these days. This is the day that I finally tested negative. So I think I'm just going to start with the Friday the 7th. I'm just going to put these down, and then I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to show you all. So basically I got behind on everything because I was not working out, because there was absolutely no way. Actually, I wasn't really even eating because for some reason this affected my taste buds. my appetite. I don't know. The symptoms on this variant, you guys, are very odd. So I definitely don't know about it. Anyway, so I went ahead and took the weekly pages out of here, like you can see. I do want to go back and back plan these, and these are my journal. So normally what I'm going to do is set it all up, and then I will go back and edit. And fill it all out. But I haven't yet. But I'm just writing these down here so I can not forget where I am. So I did leave these in between the weeks. So I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. I don't really care. Yeah, I should have done something else, but I did it, so it's done now. So what I think, I'll just do it here. I'll have a couple of extra pages, which I can carry on. So here is, whoops, Friday. I tried to film, this is the day, today. So I tried to film last night, and I still, I can't make coherent sentences all the way. So I'm gonna try, you guys, so I apologize if this is kind of rough. It's been interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna do this really quick so I don't get messed up. So that was, sorry, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, see, that's what I wanna do. Is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I wanna pull these off, I think, right? So this would be Monday, Tuesday. Let me see if I might have one extra page. Let's see. That's okay if I do, but I wanna do a week at a time. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yes, and then this is next week. Okay, so that's how I want to set it up. So anyway, so I took in between all of them, because it's the hybrid one, they have the weeks. Well, I put them all in the back. So I took them all and I put them all in the back here. And this I was going to use for my budgeting and my no spending and things, and I haven't spent any money because I've been sick. There's just been a couple of days that I've purchased things, and this week is one of them. So I'm going to start over with these on this week, the upcoming week, which is what, the 17th. And I'm gonna do this. And I have my Disney plans pulled because I think I'm just gonna do this, all the Disney plans, instead of my Wonton in a Million. I was going to do the A5 wide, and guys, I'm just not liking it. I want this to be box heavy and all the things. So I think I'm just gonna do this as like a sidebar, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I watched the Planner Pixie Co. Let me pull these out, you guys. And the way she set up her B6 is the way I actually have wanted to do. Look at all this extra stuff I have. The way I've wanted to do my Wonton in a Million, and I just haven't. But I really I think I'm gonna use this because it comes separate, like this. So I feel like I can use this for my health and wellness journal part. I think it'll be really good. Again, it'll all be in one. It's just one less planner I have to take anywhere. So that makes me happy. This table is wobbly, driving me crazy. But then it has Saturday and Sunday by itself. So that's really what I wanted. I don't care about the dividers. I can wipe them out and put anything down. I can make anything work for me. It doesn't matter. My hope is that I can get some of just these weekly pages. I don't know if I can. So we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and just white everything out. I don't know how much I want to white out, so I'm just going to do a little bit here of the lines between. But you guys know that I like to share everything that works for me, because sometimes things don't work, and they haven't been working for me. Of course, I have been very, very sick, like super sick. So that could be it too, but I just haven't been enjoying laying it down, the stickers, and that's a thing for me. So if I don't enjoy it, then I don't want to do it. This says Snackles, which is really not a good thing to have for a health and wellness journal, but hey, it is what it is. I'm going to put this down here. So I have, let me see if I can get this to not show. I might have to white out. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. All right. So I have Planner Pixie Co pulled up because I am referring to hers, because the way she's doing hers is the way I was trying to think in my head how to do it. And when you are sick, you can't think of anything. So I do have that, and I am referring to that. Okay, so she has this on the side here, which is what I have. I think I might need to put that up. But I need the habit tracker. There's two here. And then I want a weight, and then a challenge. So I'm gonna have two of those. So this may not have enough boxes for me, but I'm really trying hard to use all the things that I already have so that I'm not wasting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my habit tracker, where is that? Is it over here? My habit tracker over here. I want the gray. And then I'm going to use, let me use this blue down here. So I'm gonna put this, these little corners drive me crazy, how they're rounded. This just reminds me of the old Erin Condren planner, if you guys remember that. When everything was rounded and we had to like white everything out. Okay, so there's that. And the lines are just a tiny bit too long, but again, this could also be that it's an old kit, and so this is an old one that I've had for a long time. She's reformatted since. And do I not even have any dividers in here? I don't think I have. Oh, I just have these. Well, there you go. Okay, I think I might have to come back to my sidebar. And then I'll put this one here. And then I want to put 2 boxes in there. So I think I'm going to have to move this up. That's why I was wanting to do this. To see, and I don't know, these are glossy pages, and I absolutely hate writing on glossy paper. I really, really hate it. So, and then also when you peel it up, it kind of bent the foil. That's okay. So again, like I said, I'm just trying to be honest with you guys, let you know that I am following somebody else because that's what I want to do. And I don't mind these, I'm going to leave them. But I think what I'm going to do is put my washi at the bottom and then no, I think, do I want to even use washi? 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to make sure I have enough of these. Well, actually, I think I'm just going to use the checklist. And then I'll just use these little things, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not enough. Oh, I have these headers too. So I can use these as well. All right. It's 4. I have all those too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't even know what I am thinking, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna try. So I'm gonna put this down and then go to the next. My husband's very loud in the next room. And I thought I will tell you guys all the things because, that's what I was counting these for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 1 per day, which I don't necessarily need those per day, so I can actually use these on the sidebar. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I wanna have one that says like my weight, my beginning weight. And this is gonna be interesting for me because I don't have a scale. So I'm using a scale that's in the, oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. I'm using a scale that's in the gyms where we're staying, and I don't know if they are the same, you know? So we're gonna see. I don't know. Oh man, these rounded boxes, I do really like them, but not when I'm layering them like this. And then I think I want one more. I'm tempted to use those, but I want to use them during the week. And can I fit another box? Let's do purple. Okay, we're gonna lay down all the things and see if it'll work. Oh, I actually need a smaller box, I think. Yeah, I do. But you know, I'm just gonna have to overlay this because it is what it is. So I'm gonna go all the way to the top. I'm gonna go over here like this. And then I'm gonna do this one. No. Okay, so that's my sidebar. I want this to be my beginning weight and the program or challenge or whatever I'm doing, and then I'm gonna track everything here. I think I'm gonna use this one for my vitamins. I'm trying so hard. It is, I'm not a vitamin person, definitely not. But, okay, so there's that. Now, I might need to take these off, but we're gonna see. This has a little bit of foil. It's so cute. I'm tempted just to cut these in half. Because I feel like this is so much foil. I mean, so much washi. I don't think I need that much space. Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'll start at the top and I'll work my way down to the washi, and we'll see what I need on this. So I'm gonna take these right here and use these. So let's start with that. And let's see if I have to white these out. So I might need to white it out. Actually, I don't mind. I don't really care. We're gonna leave it. So I'm gonna use this like a B6. So what I was thinking was actually, once I saw Planner Pixie Co, I was thinking, I'm going to end up buying an Avalon Night spiral. But I hate spiral planners, you guys. I hate them. I'm over it. I haven't used one for a very long time, and I'm over it. I like the notebooks and I like the discs because I can remove. So rings and spirals are just not my thing. They're really pretty, but anyway. So then I decided, well, you know what? I tried to use these pages as my pages anyway, so I thought I'll just try this and see how I like it. And I did the 1 week already and did it, and I liked it even though I didn't use it because I was ill. But I still want to do the 52 weeks of Disney, and I like that these pages can be separate so that I can do that. So I can end up putting all these together if I want. And then we're going to turn the page here, and And honestly, if I really like this, I might just buy an extra planner just for this bit. I don't know. And I can use the other pages, or I'll donate them to somebody else, the dailies. And I'll end up using this the way I wanted, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have all kinds of ideas in my head right now. Okay, so there's that for right now. And then I'm gonna go back over here and I'm going to put, so I want to have an ability to count what I'm putting in my mouth. So right up here, this box, I want to use these. I don't know how many are going to fit. I'd like to have 4 if it'll fit in here. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it will if it overlaps some. So yeah, I think it will. Let me grab my little planner. I think I'm just going to take my scissors that I have. Got these from an EC Box subscription. I think it was the summer subscription. Okay, I'm gonna just cut it at in between here and just see how that looks. And where are my tweezers? There they are. We're gonna see, because I might need to put down another washi strip before. No, well, that fits great. Perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. Where's my ruler? There it is. You guys, seriously, last night I was trying to film my B6 daily pages to set up, and I just could not. I couldn't focus. So I ended up calling it quits because I was looking back at the footage. I was like, what am I even trying to say? What am I even trying to do? I don't even know. So... did I cut through? I didn't. Good. Okay. So this should be good. 1, 2, 3. We'll do those first. So yeah, we'll go backwards. Okay. So this is going to be what I'm putting in my mouth kind of thing, like my food diary. I'm really hoping that I have like, you know, like my morning, afternoon, evening, and maybe a snack throughout the day or something, or I can put my snack twice or whatever. I don't really care. But I just need to really be conscious of what I put in my mouth. But like I said, since being sick, I have no appetite, 0. So I don't know if that's like normal. I don't even know. I don't even know. But it's just how I've been. And I was at Disney and I still had no appetite. I don't even. And I love all the Disney snacks. I'm sorry, I'm not in frame. I love all the things. So it was just crazy that my sweet daughter Chloe, she's like, what do you want, Mom? And I'm like, nothing. And like, seriously, nothing. I can't believe I'm saying this, but nothing. Anyway. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to put another header over here. I don't know if I want to put, so she has all this. I think I'll just use a small stuff or today, because I don't want to use the to-dos. So let's use a small stuff. Let's use that next, because I want to put down on this next box, I want to put my workout. I love small stuff. Excel Mama Plans uses small stuff, and I love that. I love that saying. This is a kit that I hoarded. All the Disney kits I hoard until I go to Disney, and then if I see something with Disney kits, I buy it, and then I don't use it, and I just keep hoarding them, and I just can't keep doing that. Like, it's just not okay. I need to use my kits, and I really was excited to do a 52 weeks challenge. So I just don't want to go back and do it and waste 2 kits that I didn't do anything. So it'll be 50 weeks. I'm still going to call it my 52 weeks challenge, though, even though it's probably only going to be about 2 weeks short, right? So it's okay. We'll make it work. We'll still make it work. There's that. Okay, and then, so today is a cheat day for me. It's Sunday. It's Saturday, and it was very yummy. I made myself one of those cups, those brownie cups. Have you guys seen those that you just make in the microwave? You pour the thing in. I've never I've never had them before, but it was yummy. Okay, so here, like I said, this is gonna be for my, I think I'm gonna do this for my, my steps and my, I think my workout is what I wanna do. My steps and my workout here. So I'm going to use, I think I'm gonna use, do I wanna use 2 of these? Let's see, what do I wanna do? What do I wanna do? This is all that I have left. So I'm thinking I'm going to use, I think I just want to mark. So I don't even have my, you guys, when I packed, I didn't even bring my Apple Watch, but I've just been using my phone. So I do want to use my steps. So I think what I'm going to do is, do I have enough of these? I can put a little foot over them. I think I'm just going to use like 2 of these, and we'll just go in a row. So I'll use like 2 like this, and then I'll use, I don't care what these say because I'm just going to cover them up. It's going to be steps and workout tracker, I think like fitness program, I think is what I want to do on this section. Like that, maybe. Yeah, and I'm going to switch it this way. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. I really should just do one section and then decide, because I don't know how it's going to fit. So let me just do that first. So then I want to do, after that, I'm going to do, I want to do where I put my water, because I've been so bad on water. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do this for my steps and my water, my hydration. Should I do that? And then I can do one of these for my workout. I don't want to use pink because I have so much pink on this section. So if I do this, do I need to wipe that out? I do need to wipe that out. Okay, so I've already seen that I need to move these up, which is okay. That's why I wanted to do one at a time. And this is going to be a long video, I'm sorry. I just want to figure this out for me because I'm starting next week. I'm starting, I'm just gonna go for it because I need to take care of myself. And it's really important to me that I start doing this. So you know what I think I'm just going to do? I'll use this maybe for my water down here, and I don't think I need to have anything else over here because I just want to put my steps, my workout. No, I can do my steps over here. My steps, my workout, my water. I think that's what I'll do over here. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So then that means I can put a full box, which again, this treat thing is not. Now let's do this. Let's do, is there a coffee? There's this one, let's do this one. And then I can do my washi. So let's see. I think I do need to cut this in half. Yeah, I do, okay. So now that I know that, I'm just gonna fold this and pinch the ends. And fold this one and pinch the ends. Let's see if I can get this done. Okay. So again, this is the old format. This is very sticky. So let me cut this in half. And I have it pinched there and there. So I should be able to just, hopefully it should be straight. If not, oh well, it's done now. So I just want to make sure that I get some of that the foil, if you will, on either side. So I think if I go ahead and put one of these, let's use this. I just am trying to measure here. So let me put this down here. And then this. I'm gonna have to wash that out. Why don't we wipe that out? And then will this go to the, oh my goodness, that is awesome. Okay, okay. So let me go back and wipe this out because you can, I don't know if you can see on camera, but you can see for me, like in person, this other line. Okay. That makes me very, very happy that I know I can do it this way. And then, all right. And then, like I said, I want to make sure I get the foil in. There. And there, I think this will be really fun. So, honestly, you guys, I need to love my body again. That's really why I'm doing this, is to love my body again. Nothing's wrong with me. I just, you know, I've fallen out of love with myself, and I just really need, let me pull these off now for this bit. I really need to care for myself and make sure that I'm a priority, and I really haven't been. I haven't been doing that. I haven't been taking care of myself. I haven't been doing any of the things, and it's been really sad that I have not made myself a priority. So I should have put this one on the other side, but I didn't. I'm trying to see if this will line up. So it's a little over. This way. And I've been fighting myself on taking care of me. I think that's about right there. And I just decided I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna take care of me, make myself a priority, because I just haven't been. Okay, so that was really bad because I put it that way. My husband is so loud. But I take care of everybody, and even like when my kids, my husband and I both had the virus, and I was still making sure he had medicine, taking care of him, and you know, it's just not that my husband doesn't help me and take care of me sometimes, because he does, but he's just oblivious of that kind of stuff sometimes. And he was focusing on working when he could, so it was just rough. So I just want my mental and my physical health to match. Okay, I'm gonna hope that that is the right fit. We're gonna go for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe, now that I know I need to wipe these out, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe those out. It's gonna take a lot of white out in this planner, but you know what, honestly, I don't care. I really liked how she did it, and what I was thinking in my head, the way I wanted to do it, was what she did. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for doing it and sharing it. And so that's why I'm sharing too, because if you guys are like me and you are thinking how you want to do it, this might help you. I'm hoping it does. Okay, now my full boxes. So next time I know I can actually just go to the bottom because it's just a little off. I really want to use the castle. So I'm going to use the castle. And let's see, I do want to use the journaling. I think I'll use that on the other side. Here's my little Mickey outfit. Here's another castle. Let's use another castle. It's so pretty with Mickey in it. And again, I feel like awkward. Like these don't really go, but Saturday's a cheat day, so I'll put it there. Hi, I'm watching what I eat, and here's the snacks. So those three will go on the other side, as well as this, as long as with that. So we'll just put that there for now. And then I can go ahead and finish my whole thing here. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm using, so it's all this, I think. I'm not using any of this right now. We'll put that aside. Okay. So two things, and then I need washi. Oh, I am using this for washi. So I use that one. I'm just gonna rotate through and try, and there should be enough for that. Looks like I lined it up pretty good because that's working. Let me just lift these. So I'm gonna have to find, I think I have my shoes. So I have shoes for like my steps. So like I said, I was in such a hurry to go when we were leaving that normally I don't forget things. But boy, I forgot so much. This is gonna be water. But luckily, I am still in the US, in my own country, where everything is available where I am. So it's really been helpful. Okay, this is gonna be a hot mess this week. There's nothing else I can do about it. If you guys are doing any kind of program or anything, let me know what you're doing. I just know when I work out, I will feel better, and I'll feel better about my own body too. But this time, I started it last year too, but it's not really to me about, it's not about the workout. It's more to me about the mental health, and that the rest of the weight loss is a side effect of that, right? So that's what I'm hoping, that's what will happen. Okay, so I need to put this one all the way up here, so pretty high up, I think. Actually, I think I should just work backwards, so I'll do that. Here's this. I'll go back to this one. Okay, so anyway, it's just, I love that other people are saying the same thing that I've been feeling. I just feel like it makes it so nice that we all agree that we just need to take care of ourselves and change our mental health. So there's 2, 3. So I want to use this one here, and let's use this one here. I can use those on Saturday and Sunday, I think. Oh yeah, because I have those for here. Okay, that is right. That's what I was thinking. And then that here. So those are just a little, that's why this is a little bit bigger box. I was wondering why it didn't fit, but that's why. Okay. Oops. Look at these two. And I'll have to find my stickers when I'm done with this. So this box is just a little bit bigger. It's why it's like not quite fitting, but we're just gonna make it work. And then this one here. And turn that one this way. Okay. There. I really like how that looks. Can you guys see that? Hopefully I'm in frame while I'm doing all this. I'll grab my numbers in just a moment. And then I think I'm gonna order some scripts for some of this from my favorite shop, if she will do it for me. And my favorite script shop, which you guys know is Raindrops and Paper Co., and see if she'll do it for me. Because I love her scripts. So I just want to make sure that I will stay in this before I'm spending a lot of money on scripts and different things, right? So this is there. This is there. There we go. Okay. So then I'm going to take this one. And on this, I think on this one I'll work backwards because this was over just a little bit. Let me white these out, and then we'll do the other box over here. I think I want this to be like a recap of the week, like how I did, what I can do better, or what were my successes, what were my wins, what I can work on, kind of a thing. I think is what I want to do. Actually, might as well just use the. It's a kettlebell though, it's cool. Might as well use the hearts. So I don't have to worry about that. So, put that one there, and this one here. And then, I did a box there, but I just have these two, so we'll go ahead and put this one here. And then, I'll put one of these, and let's see how that fits in comparison. I think it's looking really good. I'm gonna put this one here. And then we'll put a full box, which, guys, this is awful for me to be using this in a weight loss journal, but hey, that is what it is. These are my days where I'm gonna give myself a little bit of grace. I don't really have issues with eating right now. Seriously, that's not my problem. The problem isn't what I'm putting into my mouth. My problem is really that I just am not doing anything physically. And my metabolism has slowed down. Oops. So that one can go here. Okay. And then I think I'm going to try and see if I can fit that down here. Oh, I think I can. I can just put this right at the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. Let's see if I can just rip this. Yep, perfect. Okay. So I can actually move those down a bit if I want. Let's use these two. And I still have a lot. I still have a bunch of stuff left over, so we're good. There and there. And where's this one? Here it is. There's that. Okay, I like that a lot. I think that's really good. So like this will be my weight. This will be my challenge, I think, that I'm gonna do. And I'll put I put my program here. Should I do that here or here? I'm not sure. Not sure yet. So none of this is going to be saved. If there's anything that I have a lot of, I will just donate it. But like I'm going to save like these two things because here's the scale. So let's go ahead and put that here. Do I have a layering piece? I do. So let's do this. And put this here and the scale. And this is what I want to write my challenge in here of what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to take this to layer. I'll put that there. I can just write on it. Honestly, I should use this for like, this one for like self-care or something. It's for my challenge. Let's see. I'm going to use this on this weekend over here. Let's go ahead and take this. So like I said, this is a really old kit. So I don't know that she even has any of this available. Oh, I still have 2 washi strips, so I'll use those. At all. Like I don't even know. So I really think I'm just going to use this section like this, and I can just use it to write in like how I feel like I did. My successes and maybe I'll do that. What I could use this for actually is my meal plan, so I think I might do that. Just use that for my meal plan. I have one more header. So I think I'm going to use some of these in the box just for this week because I have them, and mark like, I don't know, this is my header, so let me put it here and we'll think about it. We'll think about that in just a second. So I'm going to put my challenge here, in which I have these, which I already started the planking and I didn't do it. So I'm just going to write them down for the first because I already have them on my other pages because thought I was starting. I don't think I can take them off. So I think I'm just going to write it down. So I'm going to do right over here that it's a planking challenge. Let me grab my pen. I'm going to use the Papermate Flare, and I'll just put 30-day plank challenge on this section here. 30-day plank challenge. I'm starting slow because I haven't been feeling well. And then steps. Okay, so this is the challenge right here that I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm day 1. So I'll put day 1, and it is 20 seconds. Day 2. This is going to be a long one, you guys. Sorry. 20 seconds. This doesn't include my steps because I'm doing that as well. This is just the challenge that I'm doing. So day 3, and this is 30 seconds. I can smell dinner. I have it in the slow cooker and it smells so good. Day 4, and it is 30 seconds as well. And then day 5. think it says 40 seconds, hang on. Let me look, 40 seconds, yep. Day 6 is a rest day. 40, yep. So this is day 6 and rest, and day 7, and it is 40 seconds. Okay, so I think that's what I wanted to do for those. I honestly don't know if I'm going to use the stickers. I may just write them down because I like the way that that looks. Let me grab my other, I'm missing some stuff for my steps. So I'm going to write steps, and then I think this is going to be, I think I was saying this would be my water, right? So I need to grab a couple things for those. And this will be my meal tracker. I think is what I'm going to do there, my food. So then over here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for my my food log, and this for my vitamins. So I'm going to go ahead and write vitamins, and this is my food log. Oh, meal plan. I'm just going to put meal plan. Meal plan. Unless she has. No, she doesn't have one over here. Okay. So I am going to save these like I said, because just in case. And this is me time. So I think that's what I want to do over here. So these are where I'm working on that. But I think what I'm going to do on this section is I'm going to use this for some me time. I'm going to use the me time sticker. Honestly, I'm tempted just to put it like that. Let's do that because I already have it. And I think I'm going to use this other header, put it underneath, and then put this down here, and then this one here, and I'm going to use these other boxes because I have them. It may not be this way. Actually, I don't know if I want to use gray. Let me put this one down. It may not be this way next week. It'll just depend on what, let me stack them here, on what boxes I have in the kit, truthfully. I love that the lines are in here. It's so nice. And then I have an extra space there, and I'm going to put this little, I have a little kettlebell one, so I'm just going to use that. Because why not? Just to fill it in. I don't know what I'll put there, but I will share this with you guys next week. I won't be sharing my weight, so I'm not going to put it out there because I don't want to. It's just not something I'm comfortable with, and so I'm not going to. So in here they have like face masks, so I'm going to do that. I'm gonna, because I know I got some face masks to do. Whoops. I'm going to do, I'm going to use the little present as well. These are all blue, and then there's like a little champagne glasses. I don't really know what they're going to be. I'm just going to use it like that, and I think that that's it from this kit. So like I said, I'm going to save these in case I need them for one week, and I might save like these 2 boxes as well. But the rest of it is going bye-bye. So that wasn't too much. That's not too much to throw away though. So I'm pretty happy with that. So this will be my meal plan, which I already have, so I'm going to fill it in. I think what I'm going to do is just write the calories too for each meal. And then I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm at the top up here, I might write like a full calorie. And you know what, I have the large, let me get those. I have the large date covers from Exo Mama Plans. If you guys don't know, I have a coupon code for her. It's Tanya 15. Let's get all the things. So I brought these on purpose so I could use these. I'm just gonna start with those and just use those. And then I also have the small ones. I've already used a January. These are both from Exo Mama Plans. I do have a coupon code for her. It is Tanya 15 if you guys are interested. But I do want to mark the January up here at the top. So I am going to write that. And then I think I'm just going to start with this. And when is Monday is, so today is Saturday and it is the 15th, 16th, so this is the 17th. So I think I'm just going to see how these look up here. Do they look so cute? Yeah, they do. They're big, but I like them. So we're just going to use these. I think that looks good. So because I'm only, I'm probably going to be having like meal replacement shakes to eat, plus a snack of like some fruit. My dinner will have the most calories. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. You guys, my metabolism has just slowed way down. And that's just what happens when we age, and I'm a grandma. So I just wanna take care of myself. I want to be able to keep up with my grandchildren. And then over here, I'm not going to put anything there. I really like how that looks. I really like these a lot. I'll use these all for this year. You can see there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 months. So if you have 5 months, then you would use more than that. But, I mean 5 weeks. Okay, but I really like how this is. I think, like I said, I'm going to do this for a face mask. I'm going to give myself a little present. It might just be reading, honestly, and I'll put reading there. Or maybe this will be reading, and I don't know. But I will share that part with you guys next week. But let me grab my other little stickers really quickly, and then we can finish this and be done. Okay, I can't find my shoes for some reason, but I had some little tiny shoes from, I think I had them from Plan with Peggy Co. as well. This is actually 2 sheets I just cut up so they'd fit in my Hobonichi, cover, my sticker kit album. But I'm just going to take, I think, this color here and use these, and I'll just stick them right here on this section. I think that'll be really cute. I might have to order myself some shoes from Mama Plans, so I'm coming. So I can put a little running shoe up there just for my steps. But I can always go back and fill those in. Whoops. But these I really like. I love the size of these. They were for the Hobonichi Weeks, and they fit so well. I found these from Craft Penguin Planner. So it was definitely not, I didn't know anything about this shop until her, but I used them last year, 2021, and I wanted to continue to use them this year, so I bought some more to continue on with the year, and just have different colors, and I'll just pick a color every week like this, and then just use them, and then I'll just write water in here. I don't think I have water stickers. Let me see if I do. Lemon scripts. I don't think so. I have to make sure. Oh, why is that in there? My goodness, that should not go in there. I will be putting that with my other ones. These are all my Hobonichi kits, but I do have some scripts in here, but I don't think I have water. I have meals, so I could have used that for my meal plan, my workout. I really don't care though. I'm fine to just be like a written heavy. There's my challenges. I don't think I have steps in here. Let me see if I have shoes in here. I think these are just my challenges and my weigh-ins, my measurements, which I'm going to do that once a month. The measurements to me will be the most important. There's my mental health check-in, the weeks. I don't think I have them. Okay, so I don't have it. So it's okay. I will, oh, you know what? I could have them in my other planner. Let me see. These are my to-go things. And I threw a bunch of things in the front here that I just got right before I left. So let me see. I see I have reading logs and things in here. What is this one? My vegetables. So I don't have, okay, so I don't have it. That's what I thought. All right, well, I don't think I brought a thing of shoes. I brought more numbers just to make sure. Brought some Disney. Let me see if I have shoes in here. I think I just have to order them from Mama Plans, so I will. I don't think I have gym stuff in here. I have lots of food. I've tried to get all set for this trip, but I don't think I have any. Weather, weekend, packing, travel. Yeah, I don't have any. And I don't think I have any shoes for that are just her. This is the Mama Mini size. So I don't think I have any of that either. But I can look and see what I've already put in. Of course. Coffee. See, I stopped here. I need to go back in there and fill in all that, so I will do that. And then I have the rest of my stack here of all of my Mama Minis. But I don't think I have shoes. I don't. Okay. All right, that's fine. I really don't care. I mean, other than the little broom and the money, the rest on TVs, I guess, and clock. I mean, it's fine. I'll just put steps over here. Let me just do that, and then I will order some shoes, but I'll just put steps. Just like that. I think that looks good. And it covers that up. I don't think that looks bad at all. Water. And then we'll do, again, over here, steps. Steps and water. Okay, that is that. So like I said, I will come back and I will share this with you guys next week. Hopefully, if everything is going well, I'll tell you how I did with this. I'll tell you how I'm doing with my workouts, because I will be doing cardio as well. This is just to ease me into it. I'm going to be adding in another challenge and doing 2 at a time, like an arms challenge or something. So you'll see how that all goes. But I think I'm really going to enjoy this, you guys. I'm super excited that I found this, and that this planner has just been so amazing for me. I've really enjoyed it already, and I only used it for a couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and stick this back in here. And I am still going to be using this to keep track of my spending for the week. So I feel like that can go really well. And honestly, I might go ahead and just stick these back in with this. We'll see what happens. I really don't know. It's all going to be up to how I want to archive it, right? So we can figure that out in a few months. There's no rush, but for now I'm going to do it this way, I think. But I still am going to use this for my budgeting. I don't know what I'm going to be using the sidebar here for. This I'm going to be using for my reading. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I had this divided. So anyway, I'm going to go back and I'll be doing another video setting up my other pages in this. And then I also have a bunch of videos to film, so stay tuned, guys. I'm wishing you guys a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.